What's up, you guys? Welcome to another Python tutorial. And in this tutorial, we're going to take all that stuff that we've learned in previous tutorials, specifically that stuff that we've learned about objects and classes, and we're actually going to create something useful. We're going to create a program that will take how many miles can a car go per gallon, and also will take the miles that the car drove and calculate how much fuel is left in that car. Sounds pretty complicated? I'm gonna make it pretty simple, you guys. So let's get started. So the first thing that you should do is basically create a class. So you guys know how to create a class. It's pretty straightforward. Just put class. Like, it's so simple. All right. And let's build a constructor real quick. And you guys know how to build a constructor because you've been watching my tutorials. And let's pass in a parameter here, and let's pass in what is it? Miles per gallon. Gallon. Whoa. And make sure to spell gallon wrong. It doesn't matter. So let's create a private variable real quick, and let's name it. Hey, what about I copy this and paste it? Good. And let's take that again and paste it. So with this instance variable right here, what is it going to store? It's going to store how many miles can this car go per gallon. As simple as that. And let's create another instance variable that will store the gas. We will need it later on. So we just build a constructor that have miles per gallon and also have gas, but it's 0 now. So we gotta need we gotta need to add some gas to the car so we can actually drive it. So let's add some gas. To add some gas, all you have to do is just add some gas. And the way to do that is to take that variable right here, that instance variable, and literally add your gas. So whatever you add as gas will be added to this variable right here. You know what? Let's just call it add gas so we don't get, oh, not that. that. Um, so we don't get confused. So let's create another method real quick that will, so we can actually drive the car. So drive, and that will take the distance that we are going to drive. For example, if we're going to drive for 100 miles, that's what is it going to take. That is what is going to take. I don't know if that's proper grammar, but you get what I'm saying. So let's create a new instance variable called total. In that instance variable, you're gonna see right now, we're gonna multiply the miles per gallon, and we're gonna multiply that with how much gas we have in the car. And that will be, the result of that will be how many miles can the car go with that specific tank. So for example, if you had like um, 20 gallons, you will multiply it with how many miles can the car go per gallon, and then you will get the total right here. Like for example, like 1,000 mile or something. Yeah, you guys will get what is it going to do in a second. And now we want to get let me just type it real quick, then explain. I talk too much. That's the thing. Drive, doesn't matter the spelling or whatever, and take self total and put minus drive. So let me explain what this line of code is going to do. So first, we have the total number of miles that the car can go, the maximum number of miles. Then we took the maximum number of miles and we took out how much we drove. So in this instant variable right here, we have the remaining miles that are left. So what are we going to do with the remaining miles? I'm going to show you in a second. We want to get the remaining fuel. So let's just call it RF, and that stands for remaining fuel. I know I just made it really short, but hey, life is beautiful. And to get the remaining fuel, you kind of like need to know a little bit of math to do that. So all you have to do is just take the how many miles are left in a car and divide it by how many miles can the car go per gallon. Miles per gallon, right here. All right, so now we're almost there. So we have a constructor right here that will take the miles per gallon, and we have another method that will add gas to the car, and we have another method that will allow us to drive the car. Now all we have to do is just basically return the value. So return value, that stands for returning the value. And what is that going to do? Is only going to turn, what is it going to return? The remaining fuel right here. Boom. Easy. All right, that was like really simple. Very simple. Let's create an object real quick and set it equal to car. So now we can do a bunch of stuff with that object. So let's say the car can go 50 miles per gallon. And we are going to add gas. How much should we add? Let's add 20 gallons. So now we have a car that go 50 miles per gallon and we added 20 gallons. So the car has 20 gallons now. And let's drive for like, what, 200 miles? That's good enough. Now we want to know how much gas is left in the car. So all we have to do is just print what? Yes, print mo dot remaining remaining fuel. But we don't want to just call the drive method, because that will confuse Python. What we want to do is call this method right here, because it will automatically return the remaining fuel. Okay, so now we're good. I hope I don't have any errors or something, or I will really embarrass myself. So let's run this program real quick. Boom. As you guys can see, it is 16. Before, it was 20. So let's see if we drove for like 500 miles. Boom. So I don't know if you guys believe that, but this is how much gas, or this is how many gallons of gas you will have left if you drove for 500 miles. So yeah, this is this is your quick tutorial on how to create a class that will allow you to get the remaining fuel, as you guys can see here, or the remaining what do you call it, the remaining gallons of a car after driving specific amount of miles. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this tutorial. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.